let's talk about it a little bit. Drop Drive from Phase Shift Games. This is brand new. Same publisher behind Dungeon Drop. I don't know if it's the same game designer.
No, Scott R. Smith is game design in this one, and Jason did design.
Jason designed Dungeon Drop? Okay.
Dungeon Drop, yeah.
Yeah, this was fun.
I liked it a lot.
I love how close it was at the end of it all. I didn't really expect that.
I did not think
for us to all be within 10 points
I thought
of each
you
other.
guys had me beat easily. I thought that I was gonna be like right around. Like I thought we were fighting for third place.
I didn't think that at all. I knew I was because Dustin started to gain a lot of points, and I was like, "Don't worry, in this next round I'm going to gain like 6." And then before I get to do that, Kyle double like I'm going to drop off 2 of each asteroid and gain like 12. I'm like, oh, that's the game. And I have 3 cargo spaces.
Yeah, I really played to my ship's build and just amassed a lot of cargo and dropped it off. 2 stops. 2 stops. Or 3, I think.
I wish I could go further because it feels like I know I get that I can explore for 3, which is very good. But I feel like having so little cargo, I want to go further than 5.
Travel,
yeah.
I think at that point you need to fish for like what upgrades you want.
There's
different ship builds that give you there's some that go as far as 6 with their rocket drive.
And I could have. There was a rocket drive add-on that I thought about getting, but it wasn't going to get me any more points. It wasn't going to help me pass them. But yeah, that's just RNG. I think overall, it's really solid. It's very fun. It's very different from Dungeon Drop.
Very different from Dungeon Drop.
When I saw this, I was like, oh, is this going to be this same thing? It's not.
Not even close. It's a lot more. There's a lot more fiddliness to this one. There's more going on with this one than there is. The Dungeon Drop, I feel like, is an easier one to learn.
Yeah, just because there's not as many mechanics. You're not doing it like the pick up and deliver. You're not doing the set collection. You're not doing the building. Yeah. Like it's all like predetermined. Like your character gets built beforehand, and then you're just trying to get money. Basically,
I really like how many different ways there are to score points in this one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because my strategy turned into just amass a bunch of cargo and sell asteroids. Some of you guys were able to fight far better than I was. Mm-hmm. Dustin had a whole mechanic of just I'm just going to drop every round and get a little trickle of money every turn.
While I was picking up stuff, and it almost I was just leaning into that final build. I was going to start dropping real close and start pirating people. Because I do have the attack ship, I get bonus, so I was just gonna start laying into people and stealing.
Right, and
I was
Eric got a lot of points off of the specimens.
I was hoping to get more. That first hand that I pulled for my explorer, I drew 5 cards, and 4 of them were passengers, and they were all hey, for every asteroid you have in your cargo. I was like, I have 3 cargo spaces. None of these are useful for me.
Yeah, that seemed like a huge disadvantage to have the lower cargo space than anything else.
It wasn't great.
At least in the way that we were playing.
Yeah.
Because I feel like there's a lot of different ways that you could play, like you said.
Yeah.
But we were very friendly. We didn't attack each other. We attacked pirate ships a lot, but we didn't really attack each other.
There was a moment where when I was like, oh, I don't want to go there, because I saw that green ship real close, and I'm so used to Dustin playing green. I knew he would have come for me.
I would have.
Yeah.
When I realized that was you, I was like, oh no, I might be okay. And then you thought about it and went, nah, I don't want to fight you. That seems like a lot. I was like, oh my God, you could have taken all my
Yeah. It was just because it's not honestly in my mind strategy wise,
what's the benefit?
It's not worth the risk.
Yeah.
I could have fought you, and then you would have, even if I won, I would have gotten a few of your things,
but you wouldn't have been able to keep them.
And then you would have turned. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and then it would have been my turn, and
all.
Maybe I'd come back at you. Yeah.
Exactly. Well, no, not only that. If I lose, then I get damage.
Right.
So it's what's the point? Whereas I can just pick up the loose.
Yeah.
And be fine. But yeah, it was fun. I liked it. Super interesting. And I love the dropping.
Yeah, it's fun.
The dropping was cool.
Yeah.
Sun is a good piece.
I think this is brilliant. Mm-hmm. Adding this in, because this Dungeon Drop doesn't have something like that. So you're just dropping stuff in the middle of the table and hoping.
Yeah.
And that ends up with a lot more clusters of everything's all in one spot. compared to this, where it's just that helps scatter stuff. That was very
also
spread out
because it's a more of a rounded shape instead of a box. There, you don't have everything getting stuck in the corner.
in the corner. Yeah.
Well, and honestly, even dropping the ships were very unpredictable.
Yeah.
Like there were times when I was trying to be like, "Oh, just drop it right there," and then it just like, and it bounced every single time. It bounces, and it's like, okay.
Space Beast. Roll a die, redrop all objects within X links, including your ship, where X is the number rolled. Then collect the closest 2 green asteroids. The f***? Okay.
Wait, what?
I don't know.
All right. So I'm rolling the die.
Okay.
I'm redropping everything that is within 3 links of my ship, including my ship. And then, after I'm done, I collect the closest 2 green asteroids. That one, and I think that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted to comment on this gimmick, which I thought was very unique. You don't see this in a lot of board games. This is more like a wargaming.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was doing Warhammer rules.
But this feels so fiddly to me. Trying to discover or trying to debate, like, can I make that touch? Is that gonna get there?
See, why I think that, like, really we should have been just like setting them down, and then like anything that like the ship touches, like, and then you land here.
Yeah,
sure.
I feel like that would
Right,
be
but if you're going over 3 things though,
yeah,
it's a
how do you
little
set
bit-
it down?
right, it's
You
a little
set it
bit-
next to
I mean, I
them
guess
and,
you could
like-
do that. Yeah. Like if I was trying to get all 4 of these things.
That was what I was doing a lot of the time too. It was just like,
Just
I'm gonna set this
placing it
close
like that.
by, or
yeah, like that, and then you would totally, like, if you come from there, you would get all that. shit and land
Yeah,
here.
I think that would be a little bit easier than trying to like hover it. I also
Yeah.
feel like if I feel like this being the average though, I think wait, is that not for everybody? Or did
Kyle's
mine's
got
5.
extra.
yeah. Me and Kyle are 5.
yeah,
because
we
of
had
your
5.
ship?
Yeah, because we had
Your
4 on
rocket
ours.
drive determines how long.
You had a lot more cargo on yours. I only had 4 cargo. We had 5 on your butt.
Oh, so that's why. Okay, cool. I was gonna say, yeah. It's like I wish this was longer for everybody.
Yeah.
Just in the sense of like, because it's such a vast space that I feel like it would have just been a little bit more fun if it was just everybody was just a little able to travel a little bit more on their journey.
Yeah.
Well, it's like these cards, so you can start building up. Like mine.
Dustin had an engine he built there where he was able to all of a sudden chain together 12 of these
And that's the thing. Like I think that
it's amazing.
even if like the average was like here, that would still be beneficial for somebody to go like all over.
Maybe, but if you stop at a planet or an anomaly,
Oh,
you're done.
right. Yeah, you're done. Yeah, that's true.
So I don't know.
give me these.
This is how long I could have made my.
I just kept being like, I want to go farther.
If you'd done the right
If
combo.
I drop drove and then went through a planet, I could go this far.
See, that's freaking
Ridiculous.
Cool. That's awesome.
I'm talking
Because
about
if it's
awesome.
still even with this, that's not like on this board, that's not that much space, in my opinion.
But it's so much stuff you could get though, like, and with like
Sure.
the limited
yeah, if
like
you turn,
cargoes we have, that would just be like
Yeah,
you'd be
'cause
filling
you
up
fill
every
your
turn.
cargo real quick.
Yeah, you're like, I'm gonna hit all of this and then do this
and then go to that planet after I.
Right,
I'm going to
yeah.
start with 0 cargo, and I'm going to pick up 7 things on my way to a planet that's 6 inches away from me.
That's what would make it fun. If I did this, would I get those pink ones or no?
You get one
You
of
could
them.
get one of them. You could turn
get one
because
of
you can bend that to be whatever shape you want it.
Oh, that's fun. Okay.
So you could get to where you could turn to hit one of those pinks. I don't think you could get to where you can turn and hit both of them.
And not the at least not the thing too.
Because it's got the butt's got to touch your ship.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, let's. I'll fly first. So I'm just gonna go there. Is that
Yeah,
right?
that's fine. Yeah.
So we'll just.
So
go
you just you end
So
up
I move-
landing
I
somewhere
move
around
there,
there. You
and I
pick
take
up both of those. Yeah.
these things, and then I put them in my little thing.
Put them
right here.
in your hold. Yeah. This was a fun little add-on that was not mentioned in the rule book anywhere, but Dustin said that this was just like decoration to add some like
Yeah, just like
spacey looking tokens.
faces and nebulas and all this stuff.
Oh, these puppies. The asymmetrical player powers. Did you guys even use? You did use yours a lot.
What are those ones?
Mine.
Yeah, you had an extra specimen slot, so it didn't come into play.
It didn't
for
come
you.
into play because someone stole all my stuff.
Dustin used his a lot.
Yeah, I leaned into mine hard.
And mine, I don't like this particular captain power. I like the ones that have an effect throughout the whole game. I feel like this one's a little boring. That it's just...
For sure. It fits a special niche to where you look at these and you're like, oh, so this one's got like 4, maybe one of them has 5. So you grab 2 of that color that you have.
I don't get to choose. It's just the nearest 2.
Oh, wait.
So,
well, yeah, that's even less agency.
Yeah,
so
it doesn't feel like it's a great power, and it's the one-time use and it's done.
Right.
I don't think that's nearly as interesting as the stuff that's
if it had a little bit more
game.
agency, like pick 2 like within like 4 links of you or something, like just a little bit more, like give you a setup,
right? There's a 5th captain add-on you can get that I think is.
I think I've got that.
I think it's the white captain. That would. I didn't see it in the box anywhere, but I didn't look that close. It makes it playable with 5 players.
I think I've got that.
I didn't see it.
I've got a bunch of anomalies that I didn't.
There's a bunch
include.
So let's talk about the stuff we didn't play with, because this was our first game, so we kept it simple. Once you've played the game a couple times, you randomly select 3 planets to flip over to the edge world side, and then you've got an added little thing you can do during landing procedure. Collect the nearest fuel for this one.
Oh.
And
interesting.
And I think it changes the spread. Yeah, it changes what asteroids they buy and stuff too.
Oh yeah.
So move this planet up to 3 nav links in any direction.
What? Whoa, that's
wild. Redrop 1 cargo to gain 2 credits.
Swap 1 passenger with 1 specimen from the discard pile.
Oh, that's huge!
That is.
And what's the green one? Now I'm curious.
Wait, what? And why did we play with those?
Because this was our first time playing.
Those are just like harder or like more.
This is the
more complicated
once
version.
You've learned the game, they have introduced additional mechanics.
Swap one of your upgrades with an upgrade from the discard pile.
Oh, that's cool too. Okay, so those are fun. And then the anomalies, there are. Paul drew a couple that had like check your rule card, or if you don't have one, just draw a new one.
Yeah.
So there's a whole bunch of rule cards for anomalies that have an additional effect. I feel like anomalies in this version of the game, there wasn't much to them.
Right, they were just the card reads, but
and it didn't feel like they did all that much even. But
I mean, they switched some up for sure, but
these all add like an additional twist. Like there's a wormhole mechanic. There's space mines.
Yeah, that's these guys. Like they come out.
There's a UFO that comes out. So like all of those cards, like that UFO that you drew. Or the space beast that I drew. So in addition to the thing that we did with them, they have a longer term effect that goes into play as well.
Yeah.
Like this adds a space beast token that...
1 UFO token, immediately encounter the UFO.
We got this Dyson sphere that goes over the sun.
After the Big Bang.
Oh, look at that.
Whoa, what does that do?
It's with your drops.
Oh, yeah.
Huh.
So some of your drops are going to hit that and just die right next to the sun. Yeah.
Interesting.
So there's some new stuff that can kind of tweak the game a little bit compared to where we were.
Yeah, that's all the base level anomalies. I've got like 8 or 9
You've got
more
some add-on ones.
Special anomalies that are just like crazy.
I saw I think you got it from their booth at PAX.
Oh yeah, the
Comet Con.
Yeah, I got
one.
that at PAX.
That's great. I love that one. I looked at that one.
Galactic Convention. It's got a bunch of like t-shirts. Yeah, I think you like drop the t-shirts and like, pick them up.
Yeah, you drop t-shirts around, and then when you can deliver passengers to the conventions and get credits from that.
That's hilarious.
Like it just puts a t-shirt on the passenger card, and then you could go pick that passenger up again
Oh, nice.
and take them somewhere else and stuff.
Comic-Con.
That's hilarious.
Comic-Con, yeah.
I love that.
And then there's like a crossover kit that I got. It's got like the Boblin,
Oh.
where it's like a crossover drop drive, or with
Dungeon Drop.
Dungeon Drop. Yeah, Dark Jellies anomaly pack.
Yeah, and then there's some stuff for Dungeon Drop that you can add to that. It looks like as well.
Wow.
Yeah,
This game's just endless.
I love the game that we played was a lot of fun. I'm really curious to see how it plays with some long range scan effects.
yeah. I want to add in
play.
these
And
anomalies and all
God,
that
I love
special
the
ones.
Edge World stuff, like move the planet around. That's great. That's some cool stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited about this one. I'll play this one more.
Yeah. The walls don't feel particularly necessary on a table like this one, but I think on any other table,
Yeah,
Yeah. They're
Pretty
very,
important.
very necessary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
there were upgraded walls available in the campaign, I believe, because I've seen some pictures posted where these are just thin.
yeah. I need to
cardboard.
I'm gonna look into getting the better ones because these just they're not.
the deluxe walls look like they'd really be worth it because they're like a thicker plastic, I think, and it's there's no folds here.
Yeah,
It's just here.
yeah. I'm definitely gonna look into getting the walls. Other than that, I think I'm good. But
Yeah. These
This was cool.
being metal was really fun.
yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
No
I like
need for that, but that's so fun.
There's
Yeah.
no need for it, but yeah, it felt so much better when
Nice.
we got money.
Yeah.
Click it, click it, click.
It's a great deluxe add-on too. Anyway, Drop Drive from Phase Shift Games.
Get it.
Yeah, go pick it up. Hey, thanks for checking out BNB Tabletop, the home of the Board and Barrel. A live show every Sunday night at 5 p.m. Pacific where me and my buddies play board games. If you haven't seen it, you're missing out. We like to keep things interactive with our Buff and Nerf house rules that allow you to influence the course of the game, and virtual bingo cards that could win you a free board game of your own. So do us a favor, do yourself a favor. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and ding that notification bell. Thanks again for stopping by. We'll see you Sunday night.